Gottlieb's tastes good like a beer should.
You said it. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Try a frosty cold glass of Bavarian right away.
What's that you say? No boulder dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. No matter how you take your hooch, we've got something ice cold and on tap. Now, serving it to you straight and unfiltered, here are Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Here we are. All right, welcome in, everybody. It's the Unfiltered Gentleman. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. I am Greg. That is Scott.
Greetings.
And that is Dan.
Yellow.
You guys are on your best behavior so far.
So far, yeah.
It's a matter of time. Once again, thank you for listening. Thanks for telling your friends about the show. Keep spreading the word. We like to find out where everyone's listening. And I check the stats every week to find out where our top listenership was.
Yes.
And so this week we're giving a shout-out to returning champion, Sacramento, California.
Sacramento.
Oh, wow. Sacktown.
Nice.
In the Hazy, as the kids are saying. It's lit up there.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Oh, my God.
And crunk. Is that
lit always reminds me of Wiley.
Yeah, I know. Goddamn Boozley. So thank you, Sacramento, for listening and for tuning in. Our burp word of the week, those of you that are new to the show, if we're going to burp on air, it has to be an attempt at the burp word. Otherwise, Scott throws up on air.
Everywhere.
Yes, the burp word is filtered.
Filtered. That's doable.
Filtered, yes. And I'll get into why in a little bit. But before we get into that, a lot of good stuff to get to this week. We have some beer from the East Coast to drink. We're doing some beer science.
Oh, man.
Doing the Lord's work over here.
Yes, we are.
This is some scientific shit. Nicole from Beauty and Beer is back. Got a little bit of sports news to get through, and, of course, some booze news and much, much more. So let's stop wasting time and start wetting our whistle, as they say. Let's start drinking some beer.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Will indeed. This one comes to us compliments of one of our very favorite, Dale, a.k.a. It's the Beer Girl. This is straight from North Carolina. It's fresh. In fact, it's so fresh, the can says hazy and juicy and hoppy and fresh. Wow. Because that's what it's called. This is High Wire Brewing Company. And like I said, hazy and juicy and hoppy and fresh. It's a double dry hopped New England style IPA. And this is version 2.0, and it's hopped with Simcoe and Laurel hops. It's 7.5%. It's a 3.98 on Untapped out of 465 reviews. And it is 20 IBUs. From Highwire, they say, version 2.0 of Highwire's popular hazy, juicy, hoppy, fresh IPA series features Simcoe and Laurel hops with a pink and blue stripe on a white can. Part of their description is what the can looks like. I love it. That's all they say about it. But this is a true East Coast IPA, not a West Coast rendition of it.
Ah, okay. And I don't know what to say about it that isn't already on the can. You know what I mean? It's kind of all that.
Juicy and hoppy and
that's
fresh.
the perfect way to describe it. I think the only other thing I would say is there is a good. There are citrus notes.
Yes,
and there is for being so hazy. There is an effervescence about it that's almost kind of like like kind of champagne-y a little bit or something like that.
Yeah, it's a little sparkly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I smell what you're cooking there. Yeah, when you sip on it, you get a little fizz in the mouth.
Yeah, I feel like a champion when I drink it.
Like you just won something.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going to have some more right now.
Yeah, it's definitely cloudy by appearance, but the nice thing is it's not one of those like chunky drinking pulp beers.
Exactly.
I was really afraid. Whenever I get a New England IPA, like actually from the New England area, I always get a little worried. And no, this is not chunky. It has not turned gray because the hops have gone bad.
Right.
It is quite fresh. And definitely get some citrus in there.
Yeah, good tasting
fruits.
beer. Yeah, for show.
It is nice. It goes down easy. You didn't tell us. How's the mouthfeel?
I've been trying to. I got a new thing going on now.
Yeah, you actually did really good. And
Yeah.
I fucking stepped on it like a dickhead.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of goes with the mouthfeel, I guess. Was how it says. How I said it's like kind of a little champagne, a little sparkly, I guess. So
Yeah. I think it's kind of what you expect when you have a New England IPA.
yeah, you would think it. I don't know, but at the same time, you would think it's like kind of heavy on the mouthfeel, but it's actually really fresh and easy and smooth to drink.
Yeah, it's not like one of those what they call milkshake IPAs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not one of those. It's definitely an IPA that just happens to be hazy and hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 IBUs, that means they put all the hops later on in the boil / after the boil and flame out and dry hop.
Yeah, 20
stuff.
IBUs.
So,
that's interesting.
Hoppy as fuck, but not bitter as fuck.
Interesting.
So, yeah, that's how that works. All right, good stuff. Lots of things to get to. First, let's start off with a little crotch talk.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for a crotch talk.
I know Scott has a grievance.
Yeah, a bit of a grievance, and kind of a warning to everybody is like a scam going around. If you get
God.
and not from me, by the way.
If you get an Uber request from a man named Scott,
if somebody pulls up in front of your house and you requested an Uber and give me all your money, if you get a call and somebody says a family member has been injured or they're being kidnapped or whatever, I guess my wife got a call and a friend of ours got the similar call. Just tell them to go fuck themselves because it's a scam. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's protocol that
right.
I mean, I don't want to go into a lot of detail and bore everybody, make them drink a lot because when I go into a lot of detail, that means they can drink.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. The drinking game, the official batch 104.
So yeah. Anyway, this protocol. I mean,
Yeah, and that's typically how I respond to those calls anyways.
Yeah.
I've been getting this call about, my brother supposedly got kidnapped. I haven't seen him in a while, though, but...
So what?
No, it's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to cut his head off. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Don't call me about my brother.
Send it to me in the mail.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what's funny? True story. I didn't even think about this till right now. I got a call from a Mexico phone number today.
That's it. It was a Mexico area code. My wife's got a friend that used to live in Mexico.
Oh, really?
And that's what she said. It's a Mexico area code.
I just straight denied it. I just double clicked.
You know what they're
denied
doing?
it.
They're preying on anybody who's seen that movie Sicario, I think.
I
It's like
Thank
that
God I
movie
haven't
scared the
seen it.
shit out of everybody, man.
Can't say I've seen the movie.
Oh,
haven't
it's
either.
really good, dude.
Is it?
It'll scare you.
What happens?
Oh, well, the first one. Are we doing a movie review here?
Somebody gets scammed.
We're on crotch talk. Why not? Yeah, the first one.
Go for it.
They kind of they go after the Mexican cartel basically.
Okay.
And the way the first one kind of envelops is like it just kind of shows America is kind of like they're giving you a peek behind the curtain a little bit, but this girl she's hired on and she sees, hey, this isn't right or that isn't right. It's like, hey, they're kind of bending the rules a little bit to keep up with these guys. You kind of have to bend the rules. And, if you've seen it, you know what happens. In the second one, it's like the curtain's pulled all the way back and America is just straight up terrorizing the terrorists. It's like really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like to terrorize terrorists.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been hoping they would call me.
So you could terrorize them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, buddy, nobody scams my wife but me.
Yeah.
I've been scamming her for years.
But I'm sure a lot of people walked away from that movie like, oh my God, that's a scary place. And now they're getting all these calls like, oh my God, they took Trevor.
And I don't even know him.
Yeah. I know, that's pretty funny. It's like, I have your daughter. It's like, all right.
Okay.
Probably someone that sounds like Benicio del Toro too or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll send her back.
Yeah, you'll get tired of her eventually.
I have your daughter.
That was a lot of Mexican with a hint of Middle Eastern.
Isn't that how Benicio del Toro talks?
A little hint of Middle Eastern.
He talks a little crazy.
All right,
like
that's
that.
true. He is
Maybe
a little nuts.
Let's co-sign that.
Yeah.
Possibly a little Oxnardian.
Oh,
There's a little bit of everything on that.
yeah, it's just a big cluster.
Because I have nothing naturally. It's not like I surf.
Yeah. Everybody thinks Dan's a blonde surfer. Bro.
Oh, man.
All right, let me lighten the mood then.
Please.
No scams here. If you guys are listeners of music on the Spotify app, we are finally and officially on Spotify.
Oh.
So we're fancy like that. We're big time now. You can find the Unfiltered Gentleman on Spotify. Just search our name, and we'll come right up there. Also, new shirts in the official Unfiltered Gentleman store. Just go to unfilteredgentleman.com, click on shop, and we got some sweet new shirts. There's a new toolbox one where it's beer inside of a toolbox, and it says beer fixes everything.
Oh, I like that.
And also a new one.
True.
It's really cool. It says drink local, and underneath you'll see some numbers, and what those numbers are is the latitude, longitude for a brewery. And you just tell, when you order the shirt, you put in the details of what your favorite brewery is, and it's customizable. So the example up there on the website is 14 Cannons. So it'll say like drink local, and you see lat long, and it's how you get to 14 Cannons.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nerdy shit right there. Nerdy shit.
It's beer science right there.
Yeah, that is some beer science. Wakeboarding. I went wakeboarding last weekend once again up in Paso Robles, which means I did some beer drinking while I was up there. Went to Earth and Fire again. They just had their anniversary, 2-year anniversary in June, which I had to miss because I was in San Diego doing more drinking. But he had some of the barrel-aged stout he promised to save us, and he had saved us some, and had some of that, and it's phenomenal. And he had his April Fool's stout, which I think I brought back and we had on the show last year. I can't remember. It was his white coffee stout.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it supposed to taste like a stout or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a coffee stout, but it's golden.
Yes.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go. That's
Yeah.
right. I remember that one.
He had that back on tap with a different coffee this time. So he's working on a partnership with like exclusive Earth and Fire coffee roast blend and all that good stuff. So lots more good beer coming from Earth and Fire. Of course, had a couple of beverages at Firestone.
Oh, show.
Always good there. And finally in Crotch Talk, listener / sometimes contributor when she's not too stoned to not contribute. Elvia is her birthday this week, so happy birthday, Elvia. I'm just giving her shit because it's fun. So happy birthday to her. That's it for Crotch Talk, unless anybody else has grievances or ungrievances.
No, I guess if I could add on.
Please.
I did watch Sicario too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. And then basically, that was a good movie, just short review, just really good movie. I kind of felt at the end they kind of tied it together too quickly, maybe.
Oh, I had to wrap it up real quick.
Yeah, a little bit. And I felt like it could have been more, like how I was saying, America starts terrorizing the terrorists. There's a lot of it this time. Like I said, in the first one, they inch towards it and you start to figure it out. And this one, it's like, hey, you already fucking know the deal.
Right.
We're fucking around. Like Josh Brolin's in the movie and he's such a fucking badass in that movie. And he just goes after everybody, like, after who they love, you know what I mean? It's just like how they fuck around with us, like he's fucking around with them, and it's so good. It's so good. But I just wish there was maybe a little bit more of that. I felt like they started that way, something happens, and I felt like Benicio del Toro is a badass in that movie. There's plenty of good quotes from him too. I just felt like I said, that the ending felt a little rushed. And spoiler alert, so if you don't want to hear it, skip. But they're teasing a Sicario 3, I think. So
really?
Yeah, and that kind of that kind of drags down the movie to me too. I kind of feel like either add one or just don't tell me you're going to do it. And I kind of feel like it's always a cash grab. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's not just like, oh, this naturally occurred.
Exactly. I felt a little duped when that happened. So that happened too, and I kind of felt like they did all that just so that they could make another movie, and I was a little disappointed in that, but. Just drink while watching the movie. Just do it. It's a good movie.
Is this a straight to digital or
It isn't. No,
it was in theaters.
Yeah, this movie is in theaters.
Wow, I am so clueless.
Yeah.
Did you see it in theaters?
Yes.
So it's in theaters right now.
Yeah, it's on its way out though because it is on Kodi.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that I pay attention to that or not.
No, you would have no idea. You totally
Yeah.
paid to go see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but
This
yeah.
is 2?
Yeah, Sicario 2. The first one's really good too, but like
As
I
you
said,
talked about it before, like I was like, oh, I sort of remember that, but I had no idea number 2 existed or was in theaters.
Yeah, and it took me a while to watch Sicario when I kind of felt like that's like a real guy movie, and apparently, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that movie. It was a movie I had to lie about that I had seen. I felt so embarrassed around everybody else. Like, oh yeah,
You're not a man's man.
yeah, exactly. It was like, oh, of course you've seen that movie. Oh, you need your man card revoked. I was like, yeah, I saw it.
See Me Spit, I saw it.
Yeah, it's let alone, how could I watch Wolf Cop and not that movie? You know what I mean? I'm sure they get angry.
Right.
But, it took me a while to watch it. It was good. But, yeah, the second one's is good, too. But, the ending to me, I thought could have been a little better.
All right. Well, we'll see how bad they fuck up the third one.
Yeah.
And, just speaking of birthdays, and happy birthday to you on this coming Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
That is my birthday.
That
This
is his
coming
birthday.
Sunday.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
You know what you guys should all do then is...
Give this man a beer.
Send your dad some beer.
Yes.
of course.
No, me.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Send
you.
your birthday beers to me.
Of course.
Please, I'll give you my address. All right. Like I said before, Nicole from Beauty and Beer is back, and she took another field trip, this time
Oh, boy.
to another beer bar. Let's have a listen.
Hi everyone, it's Nicole from Beauty and Beer, and I'm excited to share with you my recent visit to SacYard Community Tap House. My friend Justin gave me a call and asked me if I wanted to go to SacYard, and I was pretty excited because I have never been there and I've heard really good things about this place. They are a community tap house that offers a rotating selection of the best independent craft beers. They are dog and kid friendly. They have 24 taps, and they also offer a great wine selection as well. I had 2 beers while I was there. The first one that I tried was Fieldworks Cloud Control, which is a hazy IPA. Really good citrus and tropical. It was really hazy and refreshing. I enjoyed that one a lot. As you know, I always choose the IPAs. For my second beer, I chose Cali Craft Rosé Ale. I've never heard of a rosé ale. It was like a berry color, very like deep pinkish color. It definitely tasted like sparkling cider, but not as tart. It definitely had like that bubbly taste to it. From what I've been able to tell, I believe they ferment it with champagne. And it did have like a raspberry cherry type flavor, and I enjoyed it. It was something different. And of course they had a food truck, which was Cibono. It's like an Italian style food truck, and we had the caprese salad, and then we had the fried meat rice balls. Those were so good because they're like meat and rice, and then they kind of roll them up, and then they kind of cover them in some sort of like breading, and then they fry it, and they give you marinara sauce to dip it in. Those were so good. I loved how SacYard is set up. So the outside has communal seating. They have fire pits. They have cornhole. And what I loved is it was a really hot day that day, but they have misters and umbrellas. So if you do want to try to sit outside, it's not totally unbearable. Inside as well, it is community seating, and it was nice and cool inside. I definitely want to go back there because they just have so many beers. 24 beers on tap. I couldn't choose, so I went with a safe Fieldwork selection and then the rosé ale. I'm not sure if I would drink that again. I'm not a huge rosé person, but it wasn't too sweet and it wasn't too tart. If you're interested in checking them out, SacYard is located at 1725 33rd Street in Sacramento. And I will be posting on beautyandbeer.com a little write-up about my visit. And you can always check me out on Instagram at beautyandbeer. And as always, thank you so much and cheers.
Cheers indeed. Yes. Always talking about tasty food.
Yeah, right. Man, that food. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Interesting community seating, too. I've been to this place in, I think it was Thousand Oaks, called Public School.
Yeah. There's a bunch of those in the L.A. region.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, I've been to a few.
Isn't it a trip, though, how you have to, sit next to people?
Not all of them make you sit next to people.
Oh, okay.
The one here does, and, one of them has, some communal, some not communal.
Right.
And, yeah.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how she meant by community seating. But, that's about as community as you can get.
Right.
You're just, sharing a table with,
It's called public school?
Yeah.
I went there, but I got arrested.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Drinking at public school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd been there a long time ago, and it was just really weird. I guess this is, this American thing. Maybe, in Europe or something, it'd be, easy to do. But, here,
normal.
we need our little bubble of space.
Yeah, we
know what I mean?
People smell bad here.
Yeah. It's true.
Come on.
Get out of my space, man.
Yeah, smell like shit, man. She mentioned the rosé ale. I had Modern Times rosé. I don't remember the name or
rosé.
It was rosé, and it was rosé all day. I don't know. It was not pleasant. First of all, I don't like rosé to begin with. I can't stand any sort of white or pink wine. Only red wine because I'm a man. And the Modern Times one was not good, and I am a fan of Modern Times. So good look on the rosé wine or
rosé.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, it's dicey. But you should check out beautyandbeer.com for more reviews, more beer field trips, and to our dismay, more tasty food. Beautyandbeer.com and on Instagrams at beautyandbeer. All right, let's do a little sports.
And now, the sports, brought to you by cleaninguptheglass.com.
Whether it's the Baltimore Chop or the 1-2 punch, it's time for sports.
I do believe there is a new article at cleaninguptheglass.com.
There is, yeah. And, I think it kind of got inspired by the last episode we had where we're talking about LeBron James joining the Lakers. And,
right.
And it wasn't just, it seemed like a lot of people were split. I ran into a lot of fans where it seemed like, they weren't okay with the signing, or, maybe they had their own opinions on what it was. And, what I'm basically writing about is, whether you like him or you don't, to me, I kind of felt like it's a signal that the Lakers were back. I felt like I talk about what David Stern did to kind of take the Lakers down a little peg.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
You're right,
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, our skid.
Yeah. And he was,
fucked us.
He did. I mean, those 5 years were out. It's because of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wrote about that and how it took a while, but I feel like things are kind of back to normal if I kind of feel like that's what happened. But
it at least feels like they're trying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it beats starting the off season, seeing nobody signed, and just knowing you're not going to make the playoffs again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, starting the off season, nobody signed, knowing your coach is Mike D'Antoni,
right,
or Mike Brown.
Oh my God, that's all done.
Either of the Mikes, that was so depressing. Come August and no signings, and those guys are still around.
I'm getting used to now that we have LeBron James. Next summer, I'm sure we'll pick someone else up, and summer after that, we'll probably pick someone else up. It's just going to start adding up the way it used to be.
Yeah, hopefully so. Fingers crossed. All right, we spent enough.
Commented on your
Oh yeah. Yeah, as I have to moderate that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Dan blocked it.
Yeah, it's like he couldn't understand a word of it.
Scott, oops.
Is there a cat walking across the keyboard? We won't go on. If you want to hear more about how we feel about LeBron and the Lakers, listen to Batch 105. We went into depth on that one. Football talk. The Chargers rookie Derwin James was robbed at gunpoint in L.A.
Oh, see?
Yeah, they took his jewelry and his Rolex.
They shouldn't have moved.
Shouldn't have moved.
Wouldn't have happened in San Diego.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. San Diego's where happy happens.
No kidding. Yeah. Here, have a beer, dude. And here they give me your stuff.
Right.
I want to buy beer.
They even slashed his tires so he couldn't chase out.
Oh, what a dick.
That's a total dick move.
Wow. Well, that's kind of smart, actually.
It is smart, but it's total
it's a
dick.
Smart dick move.
Smart dick move. What smart dicks they are.
Yeah.
Bad news for the Mets. Oh God. Their star, their son, if you will, because everything revolves around this guy. Tim Tebow has to have surgery on his broken hand.
Oh, no.
Broke a bone in his hand. Having surgery. They were saying he was about to be called up. His batting numbers were actually surprisingly looking good, and they're going to call him up probably next month, and not so much anymore.
Yeah, and that's too bad because that's the one sport where I feel like he's truly earning his spot, and I kind of felt like in baseball, like you said, he was in the minor leagues, and he doesn't mind serving his due. He seems like he's having a good time. The team, enjoys his company. He's a good guy, it seems like. And then, when they called him up, it seemed like all the stars were aligning again, and break his hand.
No matter what, he is the most athletic guy in baseball.
Oh, for sure.
Because he came from a sport where you actually had to run.
Oh, my God.
And get tackled and stuff.
Yeah.
He's by far the most athletic guy in the entire game.
What a shame.
I'm just waiting for it at the last second to say, it's healed. I'm going to come up.
Yeah. God has come down and blessed me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just keep everybody in suspense.
Yeah, he's back by next month. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Look at this. Dad healed my hand.
You never know. You never know. Back to basketball talk. Dwight Howard is still an idiot. Let's see if we can get this clip to play. He was asked about, he's been bouncing around from team to team.
Yeah.
Because nobody fucking wants this guy.
What is it about this situation that makes you proclaim such a bold statement right now?
Actually, I was joking with my trainer earlier today, and I thought it'd be fitting. But we were just talking about how, I started with the Magic. So I learned Magic for 8 years. Traveled to La La Land. Learned how to work with Rockets.
Good Lord. It's starting to sound like
I
me.
went and learned how to fly with some Hawks. Got stung by the Hornets. Just a joke. But through all of that, it's taught me how to be a wizard,
Don't clap.
Please, don't
I guess we thought that was pretty cool.
Don't kiss his ass.
Yeah. You know what, Washington? It's all fun and games till he fucking starts the season and the other team starts hacking the shit out of him because he's the only player in the NBA who can't make his free throws anymore. Thank you, DeAndre Jordan and Andre Drummond, for picking up your percentages past 60%. Dwight Howard's the only one that's still terrible.
Yeah. He is the biggest waste of talent in
Right.
the NBA.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that is so athletically gifted, but just has zero fucking skill.
Right.
He will not work. He will not practice. He just happens to be so athletic.
Right, and I was kind of hoping he was the one that was going to sign with the Warriors, and I thought they'd be dumb enough to sign him, but clearly they're not. They're very smart.
Yeah,
but I
they're
thought,
not that
because right now that's the thing with the Warriors is from 1 through 5, you can't foul anybody. They're all making their free
Yeah.
throws, and if
Yeah.
Howard was the one to go over there, oh my God, suddenly we got a target on somebody. You know what I mean? But no, they're too smart.
The Warriors
man.
aren't going to do that.
They were not
No.
stupid.
Hell no.
They learned from Jerry West.
That's
they know
right.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts the season on the injured list anyway.
Probably. He's going to start the season driving for Uber. I mean, come
No
on.
kidding.
This guy's an idiot.
But a loser.
Yeah. Who would do that?
Losers.
My favorite my favorite sports story of the day. Iowa's defensive tackle Brady Reif, I don't know, suspended for the season over after mistaking a police car for an Uber.
Oh, damn.
It happens a lot.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. According to the Gazette, the Iowa defensive tackle was arrested and charged with public intoxication in Iowa City early Saturday morning after attempting to enter a police car that he confused with an Uber.
Oh, my God.
When asked by officers on the scene why he was trying to enter the passenger door of the police vehicle, he reportedly said he, quote, thought that was our job, end quote. He reportedly blew a .204.
Oh,
That's it?
Yeah, I know. It's not that bad. On a breathalyzer at the time of the incident, he was subsequently, that was a hard word, taken to jail and released after Saturday morning. He has been suspended for Iowa's season opener versus Northern Illinois.
Oh, man.
According to his coach, I'm not pleased what we learned about Brady Reif this weekend. He had a chance to visit with him today. He's going to go through a couple steps, but he will be suspended for the first game, among other activities.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
One step is downloading the Uber app correctly.
Yeah. Uber really needs to get that drunk thing in place.
I don't know how many times I've had people, officer, please help us. I'm like, I got some. I'm an Uber driver.
Right.
Sorry.
You know, it doesn't help that you're wearing your cop uniform while you're picking people up.
With my short shorts. Yeah.
Right. His stripper uniform.
Yes. Yes. Somebody call a cop.
Oh, man.
Or he gets the wrong script. It's like, did somebody order a pizza? I mean, call a cop.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. So, yeah, way to go. What an idiot. Old-timey word of the week, John Hollowlegs. John Hollowlegs. It means a hungry man.
Oh.
Like
Hollow legs.
Yeah.
Huh.
John, food keeps coming down.
Ah.
See what's going on there? John Hollowlegs. Tweet us, like a sentence or something. Maybe we'll send you some shiz.
There you go.
All right. Let's move on to better and bigger things. This one's a classy dame with a great palate. It's Beer Babe of the Week. It is indeed. Her name is Tina, and you can find her on the grams at Traveling Hoppy.
Very colorful can.
Yeah, it is a very nice can. At Traveling Hoppy, and I chose this picture because her caption made me think of you, Dan. Gosh, other half NYC kills it in the mouthfeel department. I was like, well, this is great.
Oh, man. Now I question her credibility.
But I don't question the looks.
No, correct.
Go follow Tina at Traveling Hoppy. No spaces, no underscores, no periods.
Nice.
Maybe Scott can find this
I
one.
might figure that one out.
Yes, go give her a follow. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
No.
That in any way, shape, or form. All right, fellas, let's do a Tales from Uber and then get on to beer science, because I think we're all looking pretty dry.
Correct.
From over here. All right, real
Did your
quick.
cabbie make you queasy? It's Tales from Uber.
Scott's in the news. Apparently, he's been live streaming his
Again.
Uber rides. They told you to stop doing that. A driver for Uber and Lyft covertly streamed hundreds of rides on Twitch without rider consent.
Oh.
Yes. He apparently has given about 700 rides in the area since March through Uber, plus more with Lyft. Nearly all have been streamed to his channel on Twitch, which is a live video website popular with video gamers. And he goes by the username Just Smurf.
Mm-hmm.
If that doesn't sound rapey, I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just Smurf.
The Smurf is his problem.
Yeah. Passengers have included drunk college students, children, and unwitting public figures such as KSDK reporter and Jerry Cantrell, lead guitarist with the band Alice in Chains. First names and occasionally full names are revealed. Homes are shown. Passengers have thrown up, kissed, talked trash about relatives and friends, and complained about their bosses.
Of course, because they're drunk.
Mm-hmm. As of late Saturday evening Eastern Time, the Just Smurf channel has been made inaccessible.
Oh, man.
Yes, that's too bad. Sorry they took down your channel. Yeah, they took down your channel. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've gotten in a Uber before, too, where the camera was on.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I get it. It's a safety issue, and he feels safe having that on. I get it. We could rob him or something like that. I totally get it. But I felt weird and I felt glad that I was actually sober on my way going to my destination.
Oh, yeah.
And then rather than drunk and belligerent and saying God knows
camera,
what. On
talking
camera.
about jazz.
Yeah, who knows? I don't want that getting out.
Yeah.
No kidding.
What if people think you actually dig jazz?
That's right. It's like, I haven't seen Sicario yet. Like, oh, fuck. Don't get that. Don't let that out. Jesus Christ.
Secrets out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. So, yeah, it's all up, Scott. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, let's get on to the important beer science.
He has been suspended.
Has he?
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they did. I have been suspended.
Oh, yeah, that too, whoever it was.
Yeah, whoever it was, me or somebody else, possibly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Lyft and Uber yanked his...
but they haven't fired him?
They didn't fire him. They suspended him.
That's weird.
Yeah, which would...
Creepy.
It's kind of... Like, I mean, why suspend him?
Yeah, why not just fire him?
Yeah.
All right, let's beer science it up.
Please.
Gentlemen, come grab some glasses, if you will.
From a bottle, from a can, why don't people understand my inebriation? Beer. Oh. Beer science.
Are grabbing their
Glass
glasses.
bottles, aluminum cans, hops and malts, and magic in my hand. We're drinking beer science.
This comes to us compliments of It's the Beer Girl. So she sent us a whole package of goodies.
How's she doing, by the way?
She's doing fantastic. She's working at a craft beer bar. I'm super jealous. She's living the dream.
Oh, right on.
And so we talked about this a few weeks ago. The Stone and Joy by 7414 had a fuck-up at the East Coast Brewery where they accidentally filtered the Unfiltered IPA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this just before 4th of July. So as soon as I found out that it was the North Carolina brewery, I texted Beer Girl and said, can you get us this fuck-up beer? And she said, yes, I can. In fact, I have one in my hands.
Oh.
She was at work and grabbed one for me, set it aside. So we set up a little trade. She sent me one of the fuck-ups. I have one of the right ones that I got from out here on the West Coast. So here we go. We are going to try an unfiltered IPA up against a filtered IPA of the same recipe.
Oh, nice.
So I know which beer is which. I have it written down. You guys have glasses that are marked with A and B. Please feel free to grab your A glasses and let's see how these bad boys taste.
All right. And then we're just supposed to note what the difference is?
Yeah, just see how I haven't done any of this. This is all blind to me as well.
Oh, cool.
Except I know which glass is which.
Here's my A glass A.
A glass A. And while you guys drink that, I'll tell you that...
Here's up your A.
Canadian.
This is the Stone and Joy by 7418. I know it's supposed to be had fresh, but I couldn't quite get the fuck up here in time to have everything fresh. But I have had the not fuck up fresh, and it was quite delicious.
Okay.
All right, so you guys have tried
Passes
A.
visual tests.
All right.
I could see something different there. He didn't.
No,
A looks clean.
Yeah, they both look clean. So clearly they did a good job of keeping them clear.
Mouthfeel is thick.
Yeah, it is. All right, go ahead and move on if you feel you're ready.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's up your B.
All right. And they're trying the B cup. B cup.
The B cup. A cup and B cup. Bring out the D's.
Yeah, you're right. These are quite similar in appearance.
They are? Yeah. I don't see a lot of difference in taste.
No?
Personally,
I feel like a little something different on B.
Oh, yeah.
Like a little, like right at the end, like there's a bite. Like it kind of lingers with you.
Interesting.
Maybe a slight sweeter, maybe?
I don't know. It's more of a bitter kind of IPA kind of taste to it at the end.
I feel that B cleans up a little nicer.
Yes.
Doesn't hang around as long.
Maybe that's what I'm talking about, like a crisper.
Yeah, a little crisper, a little cleaner, like especially on the finish. Like I feel like A kind of sits in your mouth and sticks to your tongue, where B kind of cleans up and doesn't stick. And I could see a little hint of extra sweetness in B. I smell what you're cooking over there.
Yeah.
All right, does anybody have any guesses as to which is A and which is B, filtered versus unfiltered? Is our namesake, after all.
Damn it.
Yeah.
There's a definite, there's a difference, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what that difference is.
A is the filtered.
A is filtered. Okay. Take a stab, Dan.
I will say that too. I will say A is filtered.
I know the results, so I will not take a stab. Let me confirm. Yes. A is the regular unfiltered. B is the fuck up filtered.
See there?
Oh.
I'm a professional drunk, I know.
Yes. So it's interesting. So apparently the filtered cleans it up a little nicer and doesn't stick to the tongue.
Yeah.
The unfiltered sticks to your tongue a little more.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever been able to do this where I have the exact same beer, just one's filtered and one's unfiltered. Everybody, I want the unfiltered one. But it's like, is it actually better and or different? And this is slightly different.
Slightly.
It is, yeah, slightly.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference. I'm sure there are like some beer experts out there going, it's fucking different.
Yeah,
How dare you?
Yeah.
I think the biggest difference is not so much overall flavor as much as it is like the mouthfeel, the cleanup, the crispness of it, that kind of stuff. Like it's the same base flavor. I think A just lingers a little longer and maybe gives just a little bit more bitterness. But that's my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was cool. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Everyone at home is like, it wasn't fun for us. We don't get to try it.
I know, right? That's true. Oh,
sorry,
man.
Sorry, people at home.
You don't know the breakthrough we just had over here.
Yeah.
This is hard work.
Unbelievable.
Excelsior.
Yeah. You know how many people get to do this?
Us.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Just us. Yeah, we are lucky to know people that live near the fuck up.
That's right.
That's true, yeah.
So my thanks to Beer Girl. Make sure you follow her on the social medias at It's the Beer Girl and itsthebeergirl.com for her blog and beer reviewing. And she's been posting videos again. She's starting to get back into it. She's
good.
A couple of extra minutes as of late. So hopefully we get some beer reviews from
that would be nice.
It's the Beer Girl if things are starting to
I
calm
miss
down
her
over there. I know we miss the intelligence.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know she's very busy, but
yes,
when you get a minute,
give us a holler.
Yep.
Holler if you hear me, as Big Papa Pump would say.
Oh my God!
No one gets that. By the way. Like
Right.
Outside of this room, there's like maybe one person.
He may have stolen that from Tupac. Just like half of WCW's gimmicks were all like 90s rap.
It's true. And then like David Arquette just jumped in for no reason.
Who's wrestling in Mexico?
David Arquette is?
Yes.
No, he's not.
He is.
Oh, he must be drinking again.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Nerd talk.
Yeah. Sorry, non-wrestling fans, which is 98% of you. Let's go back to beer talk. Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news. It is indeed. I think I'm going to drink A first. I like B just a little bit better. I like that clean finish, if you will. Three Weavers, which is a local brewery out here in L.A. In fact, they're in Inglewood, where they're always up to no good. Has been acquired by Canarchy.
Oh.
Three Weavers, I've had a few of their offerings. They put out some really good work. It's an all-female brewery. Their Kolsch is phenomenal. Their IPA, which the name is escaping me right now, is really good. The Kolsch is called Seafair. Everything I've had, I've really enjoyed from them. Though they were like the forefront people of the goddamn sparkly beers, which I refuse to try. The glitter beers, I will not.
Oh yeah.
Put that into my insides.
That's a crime against humanity.
Yeah. Against beer, which is humanity.
Beermanity.
Yeah, beermanity. But they've been acquired by Canarchy. Who's Canarchy, you ask? That is the same group that owns Oscar Blues and Cigar City and those guys. So this goes back to the conversation we were having last week. Are they still craft?
Oh, my God.
I guess in the sense that Canarchy is like the parent company of Oscar Blues. Oscar Blues is still craft. So theoretically, they could still, Three Weavers could still be craft beer at this point.
Fuck, we need like a Brady Bunch connect the dots thing going on here.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, we need all the
dun,
boxes
dun,
of
dun,
everybody,
I
how
know.
they relate. It's the story
Yeah.
of a brewery.
Marsha.
Yeah.
Story. A real drunk lady.
Yeah, there you go.
Who was brewing up some crazy hoppy beer. Oh, sorry.
And had sex with her stepson.
Whoa. That's not the show I watched.
That's a different
That
show.
was, hey, come on, I'm just telling you the truth.
That's the porn remake or whatever.
Oh, did that really happen now?
Yeah, Florence Henderson had sex with the oldest Brady son.
Oh, Greg?
Oh, like
That's a true story.
like
Greg,
on set or
sorry.
so- Wow.
Yeah, I forget his name, but yeah.
Wasn't it Greg Brady? Or was that the dad? I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
I have no idea.
The dad was gay. I don't know.
In real life,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You
The
can
dad was
tell.
gay in real life, and the oldest son had sex with the mom.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Great
Wow.
show. That's why I keep watching it.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were there for the first run, and you're still watching. So anyways, they're now been acquired by Canarchy. Fun fact, Three Weavers grew by 93% last year. So they are rapidly expanding,
Wow.
and that's why they said they agreed to this acquirement, if you will, so they can keep expanding.
That's a trip, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of acquirements, Constellation Brands, everyone's favorite Ballast Point owners,
You bastards.
have acquired another brewery.
Uh-oh.
And this is not craft. That is definite. Texas's Four Corners Brewing, who I've never had or actually heard of. So,
Right.
if you have Sculpin-like beer, prepare for watermelon. Whatever IPA they're putting out, I'm sure will be stuffed full of watermelon.
You'll make a cactus one. That Texas shit.
Armadillo IPA. Yeah. With real armadillo blood.
Oh, man.
What else? Anheuser-Busch AB InBev has reorganized their high-end division. I can get into all the juicy details, but the short of it is they've split it up so that their high-end craft and their other stuff are different now. So you got like 10 Barrel and Elysian, Four Peaks, Golden Road, Goose Island. Those guys are now their high-end craft. And then their like import stuff, which is like Shock Top, Estrella, Jalisco, Stella, Frazicaner, and Beck's. Like those will now be in the separate category. They're no longer high-end.
Fuck.
It's weird. They're taking a bit of a pounding, and they're trying to reorganize, is what it sounds like.
Anheuser-Busch.
AB InBev.
Oh, bang.
Mm-hmm. What else? Oh, good news for Dan. In case you're ever in Santa Monica, just hanging out, going to the beach,
Yeah.
Santa Monica, California.
Something I do.
Yeah, I know. Well, you
He is
sound
a
like
surfer.
He sounds like a surfer. So I just-
Yeah, let me get my surfboard.
yeah, you must always be in Santa Monica, where actually nobody surfs.
Right.
They have just opened a brand new Dudes Brewing Company
There you
tap
go.
room.
Oh, shit.
So if you're in Santa Monica and you need that blueberry, whatever it was,
Yeah.
boysenberry, excuse me, that boysenberry,
Oh, man.
Dan's hooked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. There's
Yeah.
a beverage here, man. The dude.
And finally, this story was too good not to share. A drunk driver claims he was only drinking while stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You should have let him drive.
Right. Let him keep going.
Yep.
This will surprise you. A Florida man.
Oh, shit.
no way.
We could just stop there.
I could have guessed that, actually.
Stopped by police, says he wasn't driving drunk. Instead, he was only drinking while stopped at traffic lights. Earl Gustavus Stevens of Vero Beach was stopped on June 27th after a woman called 911 claiming Stevens hit her bumper several times in a McDonald's drive-thru lane.
Oh, God.
According to the Indian River County Sheriff's Department, the 69-year-old Stevens
69, dude.
that's right, smelled of alcohol, slurred his words, and had a bottle of Jim Beam in the passenger seat
nice.
when he was stopped by officers.
He was getting down.
Yeah, he was.
Fuck.
I asked him if he was drinking in the vehicle, and he stated no, the arresting officer said. When I asked him where he was drinking, he stated stop signs.
Yeah. That's okay, right?
Yeah.
It says stop driving. It doesn't say stop drinking.
He further explained that he was not drinking while the car was moving, and only when he stopped for stop signs and traffic signals.
That's kind of like the way that dude from Always Sunny in Philadelphia was eating his cereal, driving around in a car. They're like, how could you? That's so irresponsible. No, you stop. I take a bite of cereal and then I drive on. It's like, that's what this guy was doing. It's the same thing. It's safer than eating cereal, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Stevens' drinking while stop strategy did not pay off, as his blood alcohol level was reportedly twice the legal limit. He was arrested and charged with drunk driving and driving without a license.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You winner.
A lot of stop signs, I guess.
A lot of stop signs. I know, yeah.
I'm sure he made sure to stop those. Oh, I don't have my license. I better make sure I do a full stop here.
That's right.
Glug, glug, glug.
Stop, take a drink. Okay, now I can go. That's a good practice because, a lot of times you get a ticket for rolling through a stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, take a drink, and then go.
Oh, yeah, they say count to 3 Mississippi.
Yeah.
How about just drink 3
take
Mississippi?
A drink, yeah.
And I stopped and glug, glug, glug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can go now. Yeah.
It's too bad he tapped that chick's bumper, though.
Yeah, he did.
In the McDonald's drive-thru like Humpty.
I know.
McHumpty.
That's probably what got him in trouble. Yeah, McHumpty. Imagine had he not been tapping that bumper.
Right.
He probably could have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Faux show.
Need those McNuggets quick.
I know, man.
Start tapping that shit, you're going to get in trouble.
Oh, God. Story of my life. Well, I think that's everything, gentlemen.
Oh.
Unless you think I've missed anything. But I think we need some more beer.
I think that show.
You're right there.
Yes. Let's
hit a stop sign and drink.
Let's go hit a stop sign and ride off into the sunset because I'm thirsty. Thank you guys for listening.
Nah.
Oh, right at the end there. Just snuck it in.
Yeah.
Just
That's what she said.
Yeah, thank you. TheUnfilteredGentleman.com is where you can find us on the interwebs. You can get us on the social medias at The Unfiltered Gentleman, except for Twitter, at Unfiltered Gents. Make sure you're checking out the the vastly updated Unfiltered Gentleman store at TheUnfilteredGentleman.com. Click on that store button, get some sweet new swag and T-shirts. They're all up there. 805-538-BEER, 2337 is the number to call or text or whatever. Please, like Scott said, it's my birthday coming up.
Yes.
Get real drunk, maybe at a stop sign, and leave me a drunk voicemail.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, like a drunk birthday voicemail.
Yeah, there
that
you
would
go.
That would make my day. 805-538-BEER.
I'm going to celebrate. I'm starting right now.
Yeah. Just not going to stop.
Actually, it started when you were born.
Yeah.
And I haven't stopped yet.
Still going.
Yep.
So
even before that.
Oh, yeah.
Just waiting. Anyway.
Preparation.
Yes.
H. Yeah, now it's H. Is that everything? Have I laid out all the goods? I think so.
I messed you up there.
Been interrupted by the drunk guy.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So in the meantime, make sure you're staying hydrated, and we'll talk to you next time. Almost forgot.
See?
Next week, interview with Mike Brown of Flatfish Brewing, brand new brewery in Camarillo, California. Yes.
And you said Mike Brown.
Oh, no, not that Mike
Not
Brown.
that one.
No. Brand new brewery in Camarillo, California, and they're putting out some delicious beers.
Cool.
If you guys like brown ales, please go to Flatfish. Brown ales are so underrated, and he's doing a great job. But interview next week. You can find out all about Flatfish. It was a good time. We drank a few beers and had a good laugh. So make sure you check that out. Thanks for listening. Stay hydrated. And on that note, good night, everybody.